The good old Telecaster, the first solid body electric guitar. We all love a Telecaster, but I've got a modification on this, which I think every Telecaster should have. Now that might be a bold statement, but hear me out. So before we get into it, let me just tell you about this Telecaster here. So this is my 2010 Fender Telecaster, which I've had since I got it July the 3rd, 2011. I remember the exact date because it's a month before my birthday. And I got it at Anderton's in Guildford, that little guitar shop. And I had heard about these. Well, of course I've heard about the Telecaster, but this particular model what had come out, I'd wanted a telly for a while, and Fender had released the 60th anniversary model to celebrate 60 years of the Fender Telecaster. And this is basically an American standard Telecaster when they were still calling it that, and that's how I still think of things. Now you've got, I lose track on all the models now. Professional, I think, is the equivalent of what the standard was. I'm not sure, but anyway. So this was an American, well, this is an American standard telly, and they kind of sold it as, but it was finished in nitro cellulose. But it isn't proper nitro cellulose. Having a couple of guitars now built by boutique guys, luthiers, I've come to understand and learn what proper nitro is like. Obviously, we always know about nitro. It wears really well, and you know, you can get it Stevie Ray Vaughan'd after X amount of years of hard playing. But it doesn't. The nitro what I think Fender uses now and Gibson doesn't really check, really. And proper nitro, like from the 50s and 60s, that does check. And the way this wears, so you can probably see some wear marks on this guitar, but if this was proper nitro, it'd be pretty battered by now. Wouldn't be much paint left on it. So it's not nitro, it's not poly, it's some mixture of the two, but doesn't really matter. I love this guitar. It's a great sounding guitar. I'm going to contradict myself here by saying it's a great sounding guitar, and this is now the third set of pickups it's had in it. But it's all kind of a reason, really. The first time I changed it, Seymour Duncan sent me some pickups, and I just whacked them in to see what they're like. They're all right. And then I got chatting with Dave from Eternal Guitars, who is playing a big part in this story, and it needed to get a refret. And this was about 2017. It needed to get a refret. And he offered to put some of his pickups in. And I was like, yeah, man, it'd be great to try them out. It'd be great, thank you very much. And he put some of his Turbo T pickups in. And I absolutely loved them. They were really just amazing. The back pickup in particular was absolutely amazing. And I had it in there from 2017, 2018 up until a month or two ago. And I was having some problems with this guitar. I thought it needed a refret. Thankfully it didn't. It just needed a fret dress and a good old bit of TLC. It needed a good service, a good MOT basically. And I was chatting with Dave saying, I love these pickups of yours, but the only problem is that the back pickup's so good that when I go to the net pickup, there's a bit of an unbalance volume-wise going on. And he said, I'll try this out. And he had built this Esquire, and which is just a one pickup, and it had this little push pull knob. I was like, all right, and basically it's well, I'll show you. When I'm on the back pickup, if I pull it up, it's a regular kind of twangy Telecaster pickup, what you would expect. And if I push it down, it's a lot more meatier. So up, down. Now, with it down, it sounds just like how my old pickup, the Turbo T, sounded like, and which is great. So nothing's changed. And then with it up, it's giving it your stereotypical Telecaster spank, which I was kind of missing really. So I should say this is an Eternal pickup. It's a B90 and a very simple modification. Well, I say very simple modification. I didn't do it. Dave from Eternal Guitars did it for me. But, you know, a little push-pull, which we've all seen, but it's kind of, I guess, you can look at it as the opposite of a boost, you know, it's taken away. So when it's down, it's, for me, how my back pickup on my Telecaster sounded. And then when I pull it up, it just cleans it up a little bit. I love it. I love it. So yeah, it's a B90. B for Bradley. Oh, I think it's like a broadcaster thing. So yeah, like I say, when it's up, it's got that broadcaster, Telecaster, same thing, kind of sound. And I guess when it's down, it's like a souped up Les Paul type. It's not a Les Paul, but hopefully you get what I mean. It's a girthy Telecaster sound. And of course as well, if I'm in the middle position, so if I pull it up, you know, neck and bridge. Down. like it when kind of get lost and I kind of forgot that I was even filming. And there you go. I've always loved this guitar. I've had this guitar a long time, but I now love it even more. It gives it so much more variety with it, you know. It really does. I'm not just saying that. If you've been following me for a long time or for any length of time, hopefully you know I'm not. I don't want to be classed as an influencer or any of that. You know what I mean? Like I'm a musician first and foremost. You know what I mean? But I love talking about music and guitars, and this is my thing. You know what I mean? So. I'm just sharing some information with you, you know what I mean? And hopefully you're getting what I'm trying to say there, you know? And I wish I always had this, because it gives you so much more palette to your instrument. And I was kicking on a couple of pedals there, just going between the TC Spark and the Seymour Duncan 805. I think I hit the the Boss Delay there as well. I'll make sure I put something on the screen so you know what I was hitting. But you know, to be able to hit this when I wanted a bit more oomph and then take it down, and you know, and predominantly I think I was just on the bridge pickup there. I know I went on the neck at some point, but yeah, check it out. I'll put Eternal Guitars link down below if you want to check it out. And yeah, the B90 pickup. I should say that the neck pickup is what I've always is the same Eternal pickup. It was just this bridge pickup has been changed to the B90, and yeah, absolutely loving it. Anyway, let me know your thoughts. If you've done something similar to yourself to your Telecaster, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see your beautiful selves very soon. I've been Mike Bradley, you've been you. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Mike Bradley signing out. Bye.